So you've all seen the petition going around calling on the government to call for another general election. So why have we got a petition in the first place? Some people on social media are claiming that the number of signatures are being inflated from fake signatures. I guess they just can't believe how fast this petition is actually gaining pace. So maybe there are fake signatures, or maybe people are actually signing it because they thought change meant change for the better, not for the worse. Maybe they're signing it because of how you, Keir Starmer, handled the Southport tragedy. Or maybe it's because of how, in the aftermath of the tragedy, you inflamed the nation by calling everyone far-right thugs.
So no, I won't shy away from calling it what it is. Far-right thuggery.
Maybe it was because you started locking up people for comparatively trivial offences, including social media offences, whilst conjuring up a scheme to release more serious criminals to make space in the prison system for anyone writing some hurty words on social media. Some of these criminals released early went on to almost immediately re-offend. I mean, who could have seen that coming? Or maybe it's because you lied to the pensioners, promising to keep them warm, then freezing them to death by taking away the winter fuel allowance and lifting the cap on energy prices, while at the same time allowing that Miliband to bankrupt us by chasing down his crazed net zero dream. The only thing going to net zero is the UK economy under Labour. You managed to find 11.9 billion in overseas funding for climate change though, didn't you? You don't care about pensioners anyway, because they don't traditionally vote Labour, do they? So no loss there then, is there, Keir? Maybe it's because you promised no taxes on working people, yet you unveiled a budget with 40 billion in tax hikes. Who did you think would be paying for that? Let me help you out. It's working people. Maybe it's the farmers. Maybe they're not happy that you dropped a bomb on the farming industry in the UK, whilst at the same time giving away 500 million to farming overseas. And what about small business owners? Maybe they've been signing the petition because you've decided to punish them with increased national insurance costs that will no doubt slow down growth and lead to job losses. Certainly, the British Retail Consortium trade body thinks so. Over 80 of them sent you a signed letter outlining the issues with your national insurance rise. Maybe there's even some young people signing the petition. I mean, you did promise them change, but what you've delivered them so far is higher education costs and removing their hopes of getting on the property ladder by raising first-time buyer stamp duty. I doubt that was the change they had in mind when they voted for you. Come to think of it, is there anyone that wouldn't be signing a petition? Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe all your rich lawyer buddies that have limited liability partnerships. They got a free ride in the budget, didn't they? You didn't close the loophole that allows them to pay one of the lowest rates of national insurance in the country while still earning 7-figure salaries. So why was that then?
It's now over 2 million now? It's now just over 2 million.
Do you feel the pressure?
Look, I remind myself that very many people didn't vote Labour at the last election.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that many of them want a rerun. That isn't how our system works.
So there's no wonder that you're not surprised that people are signing the petition. And yes, we know it has no legal standing, but it is working. It's forcing you to answer questions. It's highlighting to everyone worldwide how terrible your 5 months in government have been. And whatever happens, even if it doesn't have the intended consequences this time around, it will remain a stark reminder of what happens when you vote for Labour, so that when those 5 years roll back around, we never make the same mistake again. I will leave a link to the petition in the description. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.